Welcome. I'm here with my 2016 Subaru Outback today, and I was driving it today and I heard a noise coming from this driver's side rear tire or rear wheel area. I don't know what it is, so in this video I'm going to investigate it. So I really don't know where this video is going to end up, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to jack up the rear end. First I'll loosen the lug nuts, I'll jack up the rear end, we'll pop this wheel off, we'll look at it, see if there's anything we see here, and then I'll swap the wheels, the right and left, and take it on test drive and see if the sound switches from the left side to the right side. And if it does, then I know it's a problem with the tire, most likely. So let's get started. Okay, so I have the parking brake off, but I have chocked the front wheel. I've jacked it up. I have a jack stand under here, and I left the jack in place because I may want to jack it up again if I need to take the other side off. Okay, I have the wheel off. Okay, I'm going to inspect the tread, and I'm going to look for any waviness in it. The waviness you see here is me moving it over sticks in my driveway. So the tread looks pretty good. You can rub your hand along it too. You have to be careful if your tires are worn really bad. There could be metal wires sticking out, but you can move your hand across it and you can feel, patterns in the rubber. I do feel a little bit here. So what I'm feeling here is this side's a little bit higher than this side on each one of these. So that would be an alignment issue. And this car's 4 years old and I've never aligned it, so it might just need an alignment. But my hope is to get another year out of these tires. You can see here's the wear indicators here. And these tires, I could probably get another year out of them. So, but if the tires are bad and making noise, then I may need to replace them early. Now we can look in here and we see there's a brake pad there. I don't know if we can see the other inside one easily. Okay, so if we look in here, you can see just to the right, the middle thing is the rotor. Just to the right, you see a brake pad. And I'm just looking for if the brake pads are super thin. And these have quite a bit of pad left on them here, as you can see. So I'm also looking for anything else out of place. I'll turn this, see if I notice any grinding feeling. Like if your bearings are bad, you might notice some grinding in here. This is all looking pretty good here. I'm just going to look for any loose parts. I should have checked this before I took the wheel off. I'm kind of an idiot. That was when the wheel's on there, you want to give it a good shake back and forth to see if like the I don't know what you call these things. I should know. Like a tie rod in the back. And in some cases, you'll find that the wheels are dirty. Like you'll have dirt in the back and that'll cause rumbling sound. So I'm not seeing anything right off the bat, so I'm going to take the other wheel off and swap the tires and drive it. Okay, so I've swapped the left and right tires. I torqued the wheels down, I lowered it to the ground. I'm going to go take it on a test drive and I'll see if the sound has switched from the left side to the right side. Okay, so I still heard a rumble. I took it on the freeway where it's 60 miles an hour. I still heard a rumble from the back, but I couldn't tell which side it was from. So now I'm essentially going to do a full rotate. I'll take the front wheels, move them to the front, move the front to the rear. I've already crossed these, and that's how you typically would cross the rear tires when you move them to the front. Then I'll take it on another test drive and see if I still hear the noise in the rear. If it is the tires, then the solution would be to replace the tires and get an alignment. So I'll do that and then I'll report back with what I find. Well, I'm back from that test drive and my results are inconclusive. The noise existed, but in theory I might have just transferred it to the front. Also, all four of these wheels could be making noise because I do rotate them regularly. So if there's a little wear on it, that it could be coming from all four wheels because they've all been in all of the positions. And I may just be noticing it now because I was riding with the family. I had the radio turned down. Usually I have the radio up. I probably kind of ignore the noise, and it was probably gradual as it increased. It was probably started off quiet and got louder and louder and louder. So I'm just going to monitor this for a little while. if you have a situation like this, you have to look at your own needs. Like, I don't drive very often, I don't drive very far, so I'm not at risk of like blowing a tire on the highway out in the middle of nowhere or anything like that. Also, everything looked good visually, but you know, if you're not experienced with this, you might take it to a mechanic and have them look at it. But you know, when you jack it up, you want to like press, you know, pull the wheels in and out, front, left to right, top to bottom, and see if anything's wiggling. Visually inspect things. You know, rotate the wheels, see if there's any grinding noise, anything like that. But I'm gonna cut the video off here. You know, like I said at the beginning, I didn't know how this was gonna end, but it's gonna end with me. I just rotated the tires. I'm gonna leave them this way, and that's all for now. But if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.